Hey champ, how the heck are ya? I am Fastidious and welcome back to my channel. Now it's day number 13 in the free-to-play series, and dang, that weekend was a big one. For the 3x, 2x shard summoning everyday event, we had a polls video with my girlfriend Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll link that in the description. But I don't know about you, I'm ready to get back to a touch of normalcy and hit our grind. Let's get to it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Now that was a crazy weekend. I've got to give it to Polarium and their 2-year anniversary event. It definitely felt like a celebration. I mean, we had shard pulls Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it was a lot. Every video was over half an hour long. I don't know how sustainable that is. Kind of happy to have it behind us, but it was a lot of fun. And before we move into today's stuff, big shout out to my girlfriend Johanna for helping me and helping us the whole way through. But enough of the weekend, it's a new week. Enough fun, it's time to get to business. So where better to start than the clan boss? Why right into the clan boss, do you say? Well, check this out. We might finish our advanced quest today. I think it'll only be the 3rd time since we unlocked it on like day 6. We just have to survive that demon lord for 20 turns. And I've made some tweaks. I've been working on some champions. And I think we might stand a chance. So let's hop in. I think we can do it. You're gonna see the team has changed. I've replaced Shield Guard with Cardinal, and I'm hoping she gives us the support we need. And as you see, she's up to 5 stars, but more on that later. Let's just hop right in, guys. It's not Spirit, which would be our best affinity. However, Magic is doable because Barith and War Maiden should have a bit more survivability against the affinity they're strong against. Let's get it going with some poisons, guys. Kale landed 1, we'll take that. So here we have this small chance of a poison on Cardinal's A1, so I'm gonna start with that. And what was that? Procced an extra turn. Why? You have to stay tuned. But spoiler alert, she's in a pretty nice Relentless set. Those couple tournaments I've won early on, I'm hoping they're gonna pay off with her performing really well in Relentless, but more on that later. Okay, we landed the decreased defense, we didn't land the decreased attack, but we don't need the decreased attack this early on in the fight. So guys, this might be a long one, so of course I might cut when we're around. Maybe we'll speed up once people start falling. If you notice, I'm not using Cardinal's A3, obviously that's her resurrection, but I'm not even using her A2 yet, because I want to save that for when I feel like we really need a heal. For anyone who doesn't know or hasn't seen in my earlier videos, we pulled Cardinal on Saturday. We also pulled Bellower, which was awesome. But we pulled Cardinal and... Sorry, I gotta talk and play the game. I really want to make this work. Here, I'll show you the A2 here. We'll use it on Frozen Banshee. It heals a target by 30% of their max HP and places a big version increased defense. So single target heal, single target buff, something. But yeah, we pulled Cardinal and very exciting. Her and Bellower, those are the only two worthwhile champions we pulled for the weekend. But hey, it's something. It's been something to work on. There's gonna be a lot more on that. But I'm thinking Cardinal could give us a little extra oomph and a little extra survivability. She can maybe sustain this team a bit longer. The issue is she's not that strong herself yet, so she tends to fall. However, I have been leveling her up. The last time I tried this, we made it to turn 19. That was this morning, not turn 20, so no reward for us. However, Cardinal's only at level 26 of rank 5. So this might make the difference, I'm hoping. I've also leveled her gear. It's not a artifact enhancement event, so I didn't take it all the way to 16, but I did take it to 12. I didn't even leave it at 11 because I wanted chances to get extra speed substats on some of that gear, and we did get it. So Cardinal took the stun, that's not great. So actually when we come back in here, what we're gonna have to do is probably have Cardinal heal herself. Let's get more poisons with the Banshee. I think we got full 10 stack now. We are doing very good on our poison stacks, guys. Do not, I mean, I don't think anyone would, but do not sleep on Frozen Banshee, because she puts out the poisons. And I'm assuming you have Kale, especially if you don't have Kale, and you have like Elaine, or maybe Aethel, I hope not Gaelic. But I would definitely, if you get Frozen Banshee, she's a must build. I wouldn't even leave her at 40 like we've been doing. However, as I've mentioned, there's no real rush, because we can already do Dragon 11, I don't see us getting to Dragon 13. That's where it jumps up to 4 to 6 star gear instead of 4 to 5 star gear. But we're not ready for Dragon 13 yet, but very soon we will be. I'm gonna wait for the next Dragon tournament and then make our push there. And then for Clan Boss, we're doing fine already. We're either 2 or 3 keying normal, and we're very comfortably 1 keying easy. Also guys, be sure to let me know in the comments how you like this kind of way to start the video, you know, just jumping right into it. I know shard pulls were a lot of fun, but sometimes I feel like those videos, maybe the first half lacked action. It was more just excitement. So I want to show you guys actual free-to-play progress. So I was thinking we'll just jump right in, take a deep dive. And I'm sorry it's this boring, easy Clan Boss battle, but I know some of you will be excited if we could do it in 20 turns. I know I definitely will be. Okay guys, so we just hit the 1 key. So what does that mean for this? Well, I'm not gonna really care about Frozen Banshee at all anymore in damage. I don't even mind if she takes the stuns. I just want us to live as long as possible. I want Kale, who just took that stun, to not be taking stuns, not be taking hits. He's the one that's gonna have the chance to make it to the very end of the fight. So it's gonna change our strategy just a bit. I'm just gonna keep grinding this away, guys, but damage doesn't matter anymore. Also, I'm probably only gonna be using Kale's A1, because I want to save the big hits, the nuke, the A2, and then the quadruple hit, the A3, for later on when I need those big heals to keep him alive. Big heals through his lifesteal, putting out more damage, getting bigger heals. Let's put it on War Maiden here, the heal and the defense. But yeah, we don't need any more damage out of him, so we'll use the little hits, save the bigger damage, and really treat it as a heal, not as a damage, because we've passed the threshold. We're gonna go over 2 million, no problem. Might even hit 3. We hit like 2.9 earlier, 2.85, something like that. Doing pretty good. Turn 7, I think we only made it turn 6 last time before, I think it was Banshee who died first. I said either Banshee or Bareth. Might as well intro this now, because nothing, see, I was about to use the A3, don't do that, Fastidious, save it for later. No reason, we don't need the damage. We'll do that with Banshee, why not? It doesn't matter. But might as well intro this now. There's been, if anyone who saw episode, or day 8, the day 8 episode, I'd recommend you go watch it, but I introduced what I called a Champion Development Prioritization table. Sounds like a lot of words. Basically, it was just a way of me mapping out on a screen my thinking, how I'm ranking champions in order of when I should develop them, who to bring to 5 stars, then to 6, or do I bring someone else to 5 stars before this person goes to 6, so on and so on. Just visualize that with the different kind of, I guess, parameters I was considering when making those decisions. But I mean, it's day 13 now. It's almost twice as long, almost a full week since we did that. And of course, priorities have changed. Most importantly, most notably, because we pulled 2 new great Void champions in Bellower and Cardinal. Cardinal, who is being featured here right now. Another thing I'm about to change in strategy to try to stay live, guys, is I'm going to save Bareth's A2 for as long as possible. Because that has the little heal and the little shield. But when you see that, this is what I wanted to tease. When I show you that new Champion Development Prioritization table, a lot of words for a simple concept. See, that seemed like a good time because I feel like Banshee's about to get knocked down. I'm considering bringing Bareth up pretty soon. I think we're definitely going to do a 6-star next. I think Bellower, either Bellower or War Maiden. But then I don't know, I'm giving a lot of consideration, and I'll talk you guys through my thinking. I'm not there yet, I'm still convincing myself. But Bareth, he's got a lot of utility. I mean, I love his use in Clan Boss and Dungeons, and I wish he had more survivability, because that A3, it lands big version, decreased attack, and decreased defense. And I mean, who doesn't want that on 1 move? And I don't know if we're gonna book him, but if we booked him, it'd be awesome. I think it books down to a 3-turn cooldown. All right, guys, this is now time to focus on the fight. This is when it's gonna get juicy. We're well over the 1 key, almost doubling the 1 key, saving Kale's big moves. Now people are gonna start dropping off. It's usually on turn 10 in all Clan Boss fights. By my estimation, there's no science behind this. This is just anecdotal, not really empirical. You see, the hits start hitting a lot harder though. That's what I was gonna say. It just always feels like around turn 10 or 11, that's when the Clan Boss's damage just revs up. I really feel like it's along an exponential curve, not linear, because it's kind of a walk in the park before then. So who matters right now? Well, Bareth, we want him to land this big version decrease attack, and he did. So that should give us at least another turn or 2 for some of our weaker champions. We got a proc, which is nice. Now we want to heal Cardinal, because we want her to live to do a res. So assuming, let's say, War Maiden and Banshee fall, we want Cardinal to come in with a res, resurrection, revive our champions, and maybe they'll take the next stun. We'll let our 3 more important champions, Cardinal, Bareth with the decreased attack, and of course Kale, the guy who's actually going to live the whole fight, to make it as far as possible. I think we might have a shot. This is looking a lot better than this morning already. Let's use this from Bareth. I mean, Banshees are gone, but maybe that will give one more turn out of War Maiden. Who knows? Also, sorry if this is dragging on, guys. I promise it's going to speed up pretty quick, though, once our champions start falling. But I'm excited. I've had this challenge 3 days in a row now and haven't been able to do it. They really gate us. Polarium and Raid, they really gate us with the advanced quests. You're so excited to finally see them. All right, Banshee Falls. So excited to finally see them, but then a lot of them, it's like, kill a faction wars boss. But if it's day 9, if it's day 15, and it's the wrong faction, there's a really low chance you'll be able to kill a faction boss. So here's the decision. Do I do a resurrection? I think no, because I think we should heal on Cardinal, and then I think War Maiden and Bareth will fall. However, then the res comes to the rescue. Res to the rescue. I thought that sounded funny. But that will come to the rescue, and maybe those guys can stay alive 1 or 2 turns, increase the probability that one of them takes the stun. Looking good though. Only 6 turns left because there's 14. They all fell, like I said. Now we use the res. And guys, if you notice, they don't have full turn meter. This was frustrating yesterday. I'll also talk about this a bit more later. But yesterday was Sunday. Sunday's the only day you can farm the Void Keep for Void Ascension Potions. And I say we put this on Bareth, and maybe he can survive. It's kind of a risk, because I think Cardinal could fall already. But yeah, Void could only be farmed yesterday. We had a lot of work to do leveling up Bellower to be 5 stars, and then Cardinal we did finish last night, so today in the game. And I can only put so much energy, literally energy, like our currency in the game, into, that's amazing. That happened there, only Banshee fell, but I can only put so much into the Void Keep itself, and I did do a lot of runs, but we got pretty unlucky with the greater potions, so she's only ascended to rank 1 of Ascension, and rank 3 is when her A3 goes from fine to incredible. That's the point where, let's do a little heal out of Barret. That's when the res comes with the secondary portion of it, where it revives everyone and they all have full turn meter immediately upon revive. That's what makes her such an amazing champion. All right, guys, this is where it goes fast. Let's take that big heal right away with the quadruple hitter. All right, we go again, fill it up. See how big this hit is. No, oh my God. I made you watch this whole thing and we're not even gonna make it. Okay, just take one more hit. Just take one more hit, Kale. Well, this is the struggle, guys. This is the struggle. I don't know how we're gonna beat it. We need more support, but we just don't have the support champions. I don't know what to do. But yeah, gated again. 8 out of 9 for the 2nd or 3rd day in a row. Very frustrating, but so it goes. Let's hop into the champion check-in. My favorite part of these videos, I think. What is there to see? Kale, he's doing all right. I put these cruel pieces on him. Would love to level them. Would love to get better cruel drops from some clan boss chests. Bellower, his gear's meh. He has a lot of the starter gear that Kale had. These 2 pieces at least that you get in the first week login rewards. Hoping to give him a bit of sustain, but he doesn't hit hard at all yet. This piece is kind of trashy. But we don't really have a better option in terms of chest pieces. Our gear still needs a lot of work, guys. I'm waiting for that first dragon tournament, and we're going in on it. We're definitely gonna place. Maybe we'll go the whole way. He's got these great boots, but they're kind of useless because he doesn't have enough speed to compensate for them. But these boots will stick around on the account for a while. War Maiden, she's looking the same as always. I mean, we need better perception gear, 2 3 stars. I don't like that. At least they have cool subs. But these are nice boots. These are mid-game boots for sure. I'm gonna move to my other screen and bring up the Champion Development Prioritization table. Basically just a visual representation of how I'm prioritizing which champions to level when. So as you see here, there's no Cardinal, no Bellower. That's because this is the old chart from day 8. So what were we thinking then? A really quick overview. I won't spend much time on it. Priority 1 was bringing Kale from level 40 to being 4 stars to 5 stars. This was like all-encompassing our first week of thinking. Kale to 5 stars. Then next priority was Kale again to 6 stars. Then our next champion, War Maiden, bringing her to 5 stars. Then Outrider, we were saying maybe we'll bring him to 5 stars. This is when it was getting hypothetical, but this was my thinking. Then we were thinking War Maiden to 6 stars. Then maybe Spirit Host to 4 stars, Shield Guard to 5 stars, Barret to 5 stars. That was the kind of the order, the prioritization, and the path I was thinking we might take if we didn't pull anyone else new. And if you see here on the right, you can pause it here and look. These are the roles I thought they filled, the extra utility they provided, and what I thought could be gained by ranking them up. And finally, how easy it would be to invest in this champion in terms of, have I already put books into them? Are they an epic champion, so ascension pots, ascension potions are more difficult to come by, more expensive, so on and so on. Now let's switch to day 13. Some things have changed. So this is an in-the-moment thing. So as you can see, Kale's no longer here because he's fully ranked up. He's no longer a priority because he's kind of done. Just have to work on his gear. Now we have Bellower. Bellower's number 1, I think. I think the next thing I want to do is bring Bellower to 6 stars. I'm on the fence between Bellower and War Maiden, but I think Bellower, especially since I want to put him in lifesteal gear for this first stage. Endgame will be stun gear, of course, but I think with the AoEs, with a lot of the extra, here we see here other current utility, I mean, the role I'm seeing for him is AoE debuffs. He's got the small versions of decreased speed, decreased attack, decreased defense. It's a lot of utility, and then his additional utility, once we rank him up to 6 stars, then we'll actually get some damage out of him, and the gain will be some more damage, as I said, and some more survivability. Ease of investment, I'm giving 5 out of 5. Rare champions are easy to ascend, and I fully booked him already. We've been saving up books, and that worked out. War Maiden, yes, I want that AoE decreased defense, but I think her big issue right now is having poor gear. We need better perception gear, better accuracy gear, stuff like that, to give her more HP, more defense, more speed, keep her alive, keep her keeping on those decreased defense debuffs on all the enemies that we see. So I think she'll be next. Her only other utility is damage, but she really doesn't hit that hard, especially in the gear I have her in, but she will be able to survive a lot more, and that could also help in the arena. She gets 1 hit every time that we don't nuke first. You're gonna hear a lot more about that in just a minute. Ease of investment, I'm saying 4 out of 5 now. We are 5 or 6, I think 6 copies away from fully booking out War Maiden, so we're still farming the Deadlands. I promise we are gonna stay there until she's fully booked out. We're gonna book her for free. And now this is where it gets interesting. I've moved Barrett all the way to number 3. As you see, Cardinals last. Let's talk about that very quickly. I've already gotten her to 5 stars, so she's at like level 43. So she's kind of done for now as I see it, you know, aside from gear. Because there's not such a gain for bringing her to 6 stars yet. I bet you eventually we will, but it's just gonna be a little extra tankiness, you know. I don't see, she has good base stats. She's got like something like 1150 defense when fully ascended at level 60. And I want to say it's like 18,500 health. Like that's good. So I'm sure at level 50, that's divided by 1.5. So I would assume it's probably about 14,000 health, 15,000 health. But yeah, 14,500 health. And then defense is still already over 800. So with good gear, which we already kind of have for her, we just need to build it up more. I think she'll last at 50 for a while. So that is not a top priority. Barrett, on the other hand, I'm putting ahead of even bringing Spirit Host to rank 4 or Diabolist. That's because I don't see any reason for them. I only use them in arena, and I'm just holding out hope we get something better, because they are not cutting it. As you see in arena, in just a minute, as I keep saying, in just a minute, but like, now that we're over level 40, we're getting matched with people on our account level. A lot of those people aren't free to play, or maybe they're just really lucky, but it is legendaries and top tier epics left and right. And here we are with our super free to play squad of 2 farmable rares, 3 farmable rares, and a Kale, our starter champion. But I think Barrett, I mean, there's very few guides on him. I kind of also want to build him up to show you guys what he can do. His damage isn't great, and his damage does enable his A2. His A2, I think it's 15% of his damage will be translated to a heal, and also 15% will give a shield AoE to the whole team, all your allies. So that makes him a little tricky to build early game. That's why I don't see a rush to build him, especially to 60. But I mean, I have enough gear that I can get his accuracy high enough for him to be usable. That A3 is so good, and he's got really high base health. It's like 20k almost, which is amazing for an epic. He's an HP champion. I mean, I'm seeing, my vision in my head is down the line, we've got him in a shield set, you know? And maybe we got crit damage gloves, we got a lot of crit substats, and the shield set, and then like HP on everything else. So we're just looking crit, in a shield set, and only HP mains and stuff. HP ring, HP amulet, HP banner, maybe accuracy if we're gonna need it, but that's kind of the vision I have, is this is our super tank. He's just providing support for the whole team, and then we're putting enough damage on it to just giving him more and more utility. That might take a while, but I could see in a month having that done. I mean, it's a pipe dream, who knows? And maybe we'll pull something way better and forget he even exists. But yeah, then we have Spirit Hosts and Diabolist. We're gonna have to bring them to 4 stars anyway. We need them to fuse, what's his name, Justiciar? He's a void rare that's used in the Relic Keeper fusion, and even if you pull him, you have to fuse him for the Arbiter mission. So we're gonna have to bring this to 4 stars. And then Cardinal, as I said, I don't see the rush. Her at rank 5 with great gear will be enough. Now, what is this at the bottom? Shelved. We have Shield Guard and we have Outrider. I think we might be done with them, guys. These might be Faction War Champion placeholders for now. Shield Guard, he's tanky. You know, he's got a great A2 where for every crit he gains 25% turn meter. But I mean, we have Bellower now. He has the life steal gear that Shield Guard was gonna get. I just, as I see it, I don't see Shield Guard fitting in. And then Outrider, I mean, we don't need that secondary nuke if we're gonna bring Outrider at 5 stars won't be as good as Bellower at 6 stars for damage. I mean, gear dependent, but he does have way better multipliers than Bellower, don't get me wrong. But I kind of want that AoE on all 3 moves that Bellower has. I just think we're kind of done with these guys, you know? I was really excited to have these uncommons in the squad, but I think they're shelved. They will, of course, last in Faction Wars for a bit. I don't know about forever. In my main account, I still have Shield Guard. I'm actually still at level 40. I'm like doing like, I don't know, stage 15 of the faction crypts for Barbarians. So, I mean, maybe he'll stick around. I hate to say that Outrider might be gone, but this might be goodbye, buddy. All right, finally, last thing before we get back into the game and the roster. Here I have updated the progression log by suggestion of Koss, one of our viewers I mentioned a lot, who actually is the new moderator of the Discord. We've added a champions column, so you can see I'm not gonna do anytime I 4-star champion, but anytime we 5-star or 6-star new champion, and of course 5-star to use, not 5-star for food. I'm not gonna say we brought some uncommon champion to 5-star just to eat immediately, but you can see the days we did it, so I've kept it up to date. Kale, day 2 was rank 5, day 7 was rank 6, War Maiden, rank 5 and 9, so on and so on. And then you can see we haven't made so much more progress, but as we switch over now back to the other screen, that is because we've been working on our food, guys. Food for days. It's a grind. We don't have that much energy to play with, and like I said, I want to be saving energy, like the energy refills we get from the shop once in a while and stuff I'm winning from tournaments. I want to save that for whenever the next Dragon tournament comes, because I think we're ready to push the 13 and start getting decent gear. And I'll be talking all about Dragon when that video comes along. But as you see, Shield Guard, no, but I think Outrider's now level 40, soon to be 5-star chicken, RIP. And then here's Bogwalker's gonna be a chicken, Avenger, so that's 3. We have a 5-star chicken waiting. So we actually are very close to only needing 1 more. And then I'm ranking up all these other little food champs. Executioner, Wanderer. Don't freak out, I actually have 2 Wanderers. I'm not gonna feed a Rosin champion. We have 2 Wanderers, there's another one waiting in the vault. Another food, and then you can see we're just slowly, not road painted, but maybe we should. More food, getting ready to go, slowly but surely. Probably will take 2 more days or so. But yeah, and in that food grind, you'll see we've made a great push in the champion training event. Of course, it's a little easier for me because I'm with newer players. We finished the right side rewards. I really wanted that epic book. And we're in first place. Decently comfortably, but I'm probably gonna keep grinding towards the end. So no real interesting developments until tomorrow morning in terms of progression, because it's only gonna be campaign until that point. But look at that, we're up by about 400, what is this? 423 points, and look at this, 6-star epic relentless. I want that so bad. Could not care less about Elegaius. As we go back, quick complaint for Polarium. They gave no thought to new players or players starting a new account with this celebration with fragments you might have missed. Like, I think we have 30 Berghoff fragments now, but we started at 0. So if you give me, oh great, I got 10 Creola Witcharm fragments, I can finish her off, and I just need the other 90 that I missed because I wasn't even playing the game when that happened. Maybe some of you are having that problem too. I just think it's like, I'd rather them just give me 10 gens than fragments I will never use. Or do I have to wait, let's say I got 10 Elegaius, so I have to wait for 9 more anniversaries and get 10 at a time? That's, no gracias. Wow. I don't know what they're thinking with that. I mean, greedy Polarium, who knows? Anyway, I want to show you Cardinal. So we worked on the gear, you might have just peeked it. This was fully ranked up in yesterday's video, fully booked. And then I put 2 more books in it, and we got lucky enough to land one of them in the A2. I thought, hey, it's worth it. She's our only real solid support, any kind of healer on the team right now that we're using. We have all these epic books lying around, we might as well put it in. And we didn't get, we got to save 1 by not landing in the A1. So not perfectly efficient. I mean, we could have saved 4, but at least we saved 1. Anything else new? Not so much. Let me just show you her gear. I want to talk about this. One potentially inefficient thing today, instead of farming the dead limbs for about 150 energy, just more than a refill, maybe a refill and a half, we did just farming stage 6 brutal and stage 6 of 6. So 6 brutal, looking for speed boosts. This is the best I could find. I mean, it's something. They're not gorgeous. I would have loved, even if they were 4-star, I would love if maybe they were uncommon and we had a double roll in HP or something, double roll in defense, because I don't really care about her damage output, but it's something. I mean, her speed's at a healthy level. It's not ideal, but 162, we can live with that. And yeah, I will also just quickly spotlight this again. Revives all dead allies to a quarter health, 25% HP. That's fine. That's a good revive. This is what we need, and we are gonna have to wait till next Sunday to be able to farm the Void Keep. But look at this, revives all the allies, heals them by 25 of their max HP, and full turn meter. This makes her a beast in arena. And then yeah, just, I mean, gives a lot of viability, especially if you have lifesteal on your champions. So they come back in a dungeon, let's say, 25% health, but then they get to go immediately put out a big hit, maybe an AoE hit. Maybe Bellower, for example, would be a good example. Or Kale, but probably more likely Bellower. He's fallen, he's not as strong as Kale yet. She brings him back up, he does an AoE, he's back to full health, they're nearly there. Could be pretty cool. Last thing before we hop into Arena, I wanted to show off today, Tag Team Arena. We are using our keys, so not only do we have 1 key left for the day, but actually we did used our full refill we earned yesterday. So we've done 19 Tag Team Arena battles. And guys, let me tell you, it's worth it. Let me refresh the list. This could be doable. Yeah, so what I've done, I have my good team on top, but I'm always willing to move it around. And then we have found a use for Bushy. We pulled the Bushy in yesterday's video. I don't envision using him anywhere but Faction Wars and probably being replaced eventually in Faction Wars. But this lead, I can use in Tag Team Arena because I don't really have many champions to fill the slots anyway. 20% speed, why not? So we have this kind of like, this is a food champion, Bushy, who I'm not leveling, but just using for the lead. We've got a nice Bellower, a decent Barret, and then this is like our main team. This is what we use in Classic Arena. And then as you see here, we just got our leftover stuff. We slowly are getting enough champions with any kind of gear on them that we can win these battles when people put up easy defenses. And let me tell you people, for the first 4 or 5 days of the week, put up a really, really easy defense in Tag Team Arena. If you rise too fast, then you're gonna go up against all the whales, all the experienced players with amazing champions, and you won't be able to win. But look how easy these battles are. I mean, you might have thought the clan boss battle dragged on forever, but all 3 of these battles are gonna take just a minute. We'll auto this. Crimson Helm, she can get herself an extra turn to enjoy the view, but she's gonna drop in just a minute. But why focus on tag so early? You just wanna start building up those gold bars. Build them up, build them up. I don't really care about the Direct Star fusion yet, or fragment completion fusion, whatever you wanna call it, by getting those shards 1 by 1. So if we get a Direct Star maybe day 113, it would be cool, but we'll wait another week or 2 for that. I wanna save up for the, I'll show you when we hop in the Bazaar, but I want to save up for the 300 energy you can buy for 1,000 gold bars. I think that's amazing. Who doesn't want an extra 300 energy a week? A dirty free-to-play like me, I want that energy. There's a dragon tournament coming, I can feel it. I'm calling my shot, there's gonna be a dragon tournament in the next 3 or 4 days, and I want to be ready. We need that gear. Because as you see, the second we finish this and I show you the Bazaar in Arena, we're struggling. Our next account mission, Arbiter mission, is to reach Silver 1. We've reached Silver 1, but now that we're over level 40 and we're facing more experienced accounts with tons of legendaries, I can't get us back there. But look, we've used up not all our tokens in the Tag Team Arena, not once, but twice today. I feel good about that. But look, this is what I'm talking about. So we're doing good on bars. We could already buy it. I'm gonna wait for when a dragon tournament comes, and then that will start a progression where it recycles every week, and then I'll buy it right away, so we're getting it as efficiently as possible. On to Classic Arena. So hard, guys. Like, look at our defense. Anyone who's been watching knows we're winning like 70–80% of our defense battles usually. Can't win. I've even tried changing it. Maybe this was a bad idea, because it seems like we've been losing even more. I tried this little spot. I thought maybe Cardinal and Bellower, some Voids might scare people off. Clearly that didn't work. Let's go back to the old one, if we can find them. This is what we run on offense too. But I mean, guys, we weren't losing as much as I just showed you, but we were losing 70–80% of the time instead of winning 70–80% of the time like I was used to. An attack, it's not, it's getting better, but that's because I'm getting really picky. I'm not just doing random battles anymore because we can't really afford it. So here's a team, Could we win? Lissandra's really scary. Oof, guys, it's so hard out here, I'm telling you. Maybe we have a shot against the Skull Crusher. I think we could do this. It depends how tanky their Aethel is, but we should wipe these two because we'll definitely outspeed them. But yeah, we're going up against crazy champions, like having to fight Sir Nyx all the time, having to fight Arbiters even, like, and we don't have a choice sometimes. I mean, how many times can I refresh before we get to full arena tokens? You know, so look at that. Look how fast their Aethel was. Even with speed up, she outsped everyone. And she's got the, what do they call it? Resurgent? No, that's not it. One of the defensive masteries that allows a counterattack. That was, okay. I was gonna say that's lucky that Skull Crusher was faster. Lucky, I mean, maybe just bad on our part. That Skull Crusher was faster than Kale, but Kale was still faster than Jizzo with the turn meter he gained from his AoE, so that's nice. I think our only chance of losing is maybe if they had a really strong Jizzo who could put counterattack on himself, and then and then Skull Crusher does it for him, and they keep fending us off. All right, back in Bronze 4. All day it's been like this since that last video. Back and forth, back and forth. Here, these are the teams I like to fight. Look, it's our twin, exact mirror, even in the same spot. We usually win these. I'm not gonna say we always do. I haven't been keeping track, but usually we win because we have the faster Diabolist, and I think I built a slightly better team. But we'll see. Okay, so our Spear Host is faster. That bodes well for the rest. This bodes very well. And now they can go take a seat. This was fun. It's like a family reunion with our little twin account, but we weren't too kind to them. So this is the one that looks like we should be able to win. It's basically a mirror account, but they have the upgraded version of Apothecary for Diabolist. We have beaten it, but Apothecary not only puts on the increased speed, I think maybe some people don't realize this, or maybe it is obvious and I just don't think it is, but Apothecary also has a turn meter boost, which is so huge to get you to go first. It's one thing to increase the speed, but that's only effective when it goes to the next champion in the battle, ally, or enemy, but the turn meter is instantaneous. So I would demonstrate the loss that this probably will be, maybe, but I don't want to fall any further. I don't want to go back to 4. We might have to though. Look how hard these battles are. We can maybe win this one. But then again, it's like 67 team power. You know, I bet you this is a decently tanky Aethel. You know, they're clearly going for this move, with Lanicus with the ally attack. No, sorry, this one, I'm sorry. The ally attack because they have Roughstone waiting, fully ascended level 60, and he has got AoE on his A1. I say let's try it, but these are the kind of teams, and this is honestly an easier team that I've been seeing, but they all have something. It's a Lanicus, it's a Longbeard, it's a Lysandra. It's like, oh my god, and they all have shields, and we don't have the mastery yet for War Maiden because that's like the next mission and I'm waiting. I might not have to stop waiting now. All right, let's see how this hit is. We don't have the Shield Breaker mastery. Okay, this was cool. Can we cut in? No. Not great. However, that was a really sad hit from Roughstone. Sit down, Lanicus. Okay, so we did get the win. I feel like I have better luck when I'm live with you guys, so that's always nice. Let's see, is there anything else we even stand a chance at? High Katoon will make a big difference. Once we get High Katoon, we will be sitting in silver, no question, but I don't really want to wait 17 more days for day 30. Could try this one. We might have to. I don't know if we're going to find anything better. Let's see. We can win this battle for sure. I mean, now we're going to lose because I said it like that, but I mean, so you have accuracy up as the lead, and in faction crypts. This is a good way, guys. Watch me lose as I say this. A good way to find a team that has a higher team power than you, but you can win. Find a team where their lead champion doesn't have an all battles or arena aura. It lets you know that they might not know what they're doing, which means they might not know to make their champions fast, which is the only way they can really beat us, unless they've got like a tank team, but this isn't a tank team. So yeah, we're faster. The Ceres isn't gonna scare us off. Come on, let's just sweep them. There's no way this row bar is built with any defense at all. I feel confident saying that. Take a seat, guys, come on. Oh, they're Kale, don't be too strong. Whew, lucky. Not that lucky. I mean, we've got decent HP on our Kale. Okay, cool, 3 wins in a row. I say we try one more. I mean, we built ourselves a little buffer. I'm always embarrassed when we drop back to Bronze 3. I say we go for this battle I was teasing as a loss, because I think it's gonna be. This is a team that's basically just ours, but a little better. I mean, Elaine is like this much better than Kale, I'd say, in the arena as a nuker. I think Kale's the 3rd best rare AoE damage dealer. Elaine is the 2nd best. And Apothecary is just, yeah, much better version of Diabolist for the first turn at least. and in general, too. Let's see. We do get to go first, but watch, if their apothecary cuts in, it won't matter. This looks good. You guys are maybe bringing me the luck. Let's see. This looks very good. They've got a slow apothecary. Okay. Maybe I think I'm talking too much today. We should just go for it. All right, let's do one more. So I said we're gonna lose to that high Katoon team, right? Maybe we will. Maybe I should try it. How about this team? How's this team built? I bet you we could. I think we have a better shot at this team. Maybe not. See, this is suspicious to me. They've got a fully ascended but only level 30 War Maiden. Makes me think kind of like what we're doing with the Spirit House. They know just to go for the bare minimum and be efficient. Let's see if this team slaps us around. Okay, we are faster, but High Katoon, her speed up is even better than Apothecary's for that move. Yeah, we sit down. It was fun, guys. The win streak is over. I'll do one more. One more. Alright, this is the team I've been dreading. Let's see it, guys. Do we go first? We do, but look at that turn meter. I mean, High Katoon will cut in on Kale for sure. And their Kale actually looks a bit... This might be over before it started, guys. It really might. Yeah. Okay, well, you see the struggle. It's been like this teeter-totter, this seesaw all day. I just want to get to Silver 1 again, even for a minute, just for the mission, you know? That's crazy. Now we're back to 12-19. So we need to win 8 battles in a row, or for our frickin' inept defense to step it up. I think that's good for today, guys. For everyone who was with us the whole weekend with me and Johanna for those shard pulling videos, I hope you enjoyed it. I know we did. We didn't get such great stuff for ourselves, but boy, we got great stuff for you guys that let me pull your shards. I also wanted to quickly say, I know those videos were really long. Everyone who watched the whole thing, you are a hero. Thank you. It took me so long to edit those. I think moving forward, for your own sake and for mine, I might, at least when it's big summoning events, I might separate the series videos from the actual shard pulls. Because, I mean, yesterday was like a 44-minute video. I mean, you're not watching a Netflix series. You're watching some guy with a webcam play a game, right? So that's just a thought moving forward. But if you like my content, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It means so much. I think we're 8 subscribers away from the raffle giveaway. More information on that in the episode 10, is it? Yeah, the day 10 episode. Sorry, I should really know that. I'll card it though. I'll card it right there. Raffle's still going on, but like and subscribe. You know, it's free to play. It's free to click. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.